Caron Realty International. I trust everyone's doing well this morning. Wow, we have more restrictions coming on as of this morning, and I was surprised to know that, we cannot have social gatherings at our home, even the 5 or less rule. So, change is definitely challenging all of us right now. And I was trying to find a quote for this morning that was positive and could move us all forward in life with all these changes. And I came across this one today. And basically it says, we don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face our challenges. So I believe that's something that we've really done here at Caron Realty, and personally myself. I know starting this program every Friday was a stretch of courage on the behalf of myself and my staff to get good content every week. And I also believe we've thought, how do we give back while we're, working in these restrictive situations? So we, give so many meals every month to the food bank. And basically what we do is for every new consultation we have in our company, we give 10 meals to the food bank. So that is ways we've grown through this pandemic. And I just want to wish everyone well. And maybe there's something you can think of today that'll grow and move you forward as we face this new challenge. Anyway, as far as real estate this week, just to give you an update on that, is basically, actually we had a listing that was out in an area called Mililani, and it was a luxury home out in that neighborhood for about $1,250,000. And we had like 7 offers, and it sold well above asking. So the market's still doing very well. Again, it was a home that I believe was very in tune with what people are looking for in this market today. That, lifestyle, living, having children at home to do their schoolwork. There was a 5th bedroom that could be easily used as an office, or a large room for their children to do virtual learning. Basically the stats when I looked at, we had the 2nd highest sold during this period, the COVID period. So things are selling like hotcakes right now. We also had the 2nd highest in new listings, which is a good sign, as our supply and demand, our supply has been so down. So it's nice that the listings still continue to come onto the market. And our price decreases was the 2nd highest during the COVID, during this period, which tells me people are still trying to find the market. And it's a great time to sell. It's a great time to buy. And of course, safety protocol rules. And we're very sensitive about that here in our company. So we're going to talk about Diamond Head this morning. It's very close to my heart, as I have lived and breathed Diamond Head over the many years I've lived in Hawaii. I believe I lived there for around 20 years, and now I moved out of Diamond Head a few years ago. Doug and I, we now live in a home up in Monolani Heights, but we still do have a condo down in the Diamond Head area, and we have many, many clients that we help out. So let me give you some stats for the neighborhood, and then we'll go into a little closer look of what to expect for real estate in the area. Basically, right now, there's about 25 active single-family home listings, anywhere from $1,850,000 to $23 million. The average price per square foot of a home is around about $940 a square foot, with the houses about averaging about 4,800 square feet, and land area a little under 14,000 square feet. The list price to sales price ratio is running about 95%, with days on the market, 111 days on the market. The highest sold to date is 8.4 million, and the lowest sold to date is the last 6 months, I should say, is $1,550,000, with the median price being 3.8 million. Now, this covers a wide spectrum of different type of homes, these statistics. And what I find also is when we talk about 95 days on the market, a good realtor will know to go in and do a history search on each of those homes, as oftentimes people will relist properties, and that property might have been on the market for 2 or 3 years, but when it eventually sells with the new listing, it's coming up less, of course. So what's a good way to break up? Can I buy a home in the Diamond Head area? So what I decided to do is give you a look at the certain types of lifestyle within Diamond Head and the price points you can expect. So basically we'll start with the lower priced homes, which is sort of the cottage style homes. They'll be under 2,000 square feet, no view, very cute. Some I would say lightly remodeled, but not hugely remodeled. And they run a list price of about 1.8 to 2.5 million. So anything probably up to about 2.1 in that kind of category of homes, it will sell pretty quick. Then you come into your beach, I call it your side beach road homes, where you walk out your front door down towards the beach and you're sitting on the beach in 2 to 3 minutes. Those homes are listed anywhere from about 3.3 to 5.9 million. Smaller land areas, but of course you've got the beach right in nearly your backyard. Then you've got the other homes that are say 10 to 15 minute walk away from the beach. And they're usually some of the large estate homes. The land area runs about 20,000 square feet plus in land area, lush surroundings, larger homes, probably around the 4,800 square feet plus, and they're between 5 and 9 million. And, if some of these homes need updating, a lot of updating or fixer-uppers, they're probably listed more for 3.9 to 5.5 million. And then, of course, you have everyone's dream to live on the beach. And the beachfront homes right now, they are probably getting between 10 to 23 million. It's probably the most pricey real estate here on Oahu for beachfront homes, but beautiful estate type homes. I know a lot of people, when they walk around Diamond Head, get to enjoy the outside of these homes and the grandeur that they appear. If you're looking for some hidden streets in Diamond Head too, there's some lovely, beautiful streets out there like Makalei, and those homes up there are running about 5.5 million, but again, they do need a little bit of work. Now let's go to the condo market now, okay? So the condo market right now today, there's about 48 active listings, 16 are pending right now, and the average price per square foot 40 feet is about 1,152. However, on the side note, you'll find that most oceanfront condos, direct oceanfront, are running between 1,500 to 2,000 and possibly 2,300 square foot, depending on if the condo's been remodeled. Days on market is showing pretty high. It's 238 days. Again, you'll see the condo market is definitely taking longer to sell than the single families, and we've discussed that each week. The lowest price range is about 210,000 leasehold to $4.6 million for a penthouse unit. Now, when we talk about leasehold, basically you're buying a condo but not owning the land, and there's an extra fee on that. And one of the things that's devaluing that property right now is that a lot of leases are going to be coming up in the next 5 to 10 years. So the less time we have left on that lease, the less valuable a condo is. But I did notice a couple of those go in escrow in the last few weeks. The leasehold prices, just to give you an idea, are anywhere from $165,000 to $789,000. And going now to fee simple, which is, I would say, 98% people prefer fee simple, knowing that you own the land. Studio 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom units, depending on the building, is around $340,000 to $500,000 off the water. Okay, there are building complexes that aren't right on the water, maybe a 20-minute walk, that are great entry-level buildings for young people buying their first home, or maybe even an investment, as you do get good rental income in some of these buildings. Then, of course, on the water, we're looking up to $2 million for a studio, a 1-bedroom, and a 2-bedroom, you're probably more up to $3 million. Penthouse units right now, if it needs work, you're looking $2.5 million plus. If it's remodeled and beautiful, probably around the $4.5 million plus. There's also wonderful townhomes in a complex called La Pietra, which is right there at the base of Diamond Head. And I just noticed the other day a reduction in one of the units there for about 1.6 million. Oftentimes those units were 2 million plus, but it seems like the correction with the market with the condos and townhouses, it's a good time to be buying right now. State of the art, and I say state of the art condominiums that have been remodeled. That's a hard one to put a price on right now. I recently was about November, December last year, beautiful condo that I had, one of the top 3 buildings there on the waterfront, and the unit was magnificently remodeled, and truly there hadn't been anything quite like it before. And that ran about $2,300 a square feet, which was probably one of the highest square foot. How do we price that unit? Well, we looked at the costs that our client put into the unit. It was very tastefully done. It was over $1,000 a square foot, and it was for somebody who really appreciated quality. I know some units are remodeled and they're lovely, but this unit was like state of the art. It was just, we don't often get this. Even a brand new condo in the more elite buildings in Kaka'ako couldn't even come close to this unit. How did we market that unit? Well, it was through networking. Units like that don't really do justice just putting it on the internet. It's like definitely getting out there to network. We called a lot of our broker friends, and then she had a buyer that was coming into town. 6 months later, we were able to successfully give her buyers their dream home, and our clients were able to move on with their next plans in life. The studios, if you're looking at a nice studio though, and you want that quality, you're probably looking at about 1.6 million right now. So you can see Diamond Head definitely has some high-end prices, but there are pockets that's available for any price range in the marketplace. Some of the things to consider as you go through this market, views are premium. How much can I put on my view? Oceanfront, of course, is the most valuable. Unobstructed ocean view. The lifestyles that Diamond Head offers, whether it's walking, there's tennis courts. I mean, I'm so passionate about it because I lived and breathed this for many, many years. There's Montserrat Avenue with wonderful cafes, coffee shops. Of course, we're limited right now, having to wear masks, but still I noticed a majority of these are open. But anyway, I thought I'd just talk about Diamond Head. It's definitely touches my heart, the area. And now I'm going to move on to Marianne's photos for the week. And we were fortunate enough where she shared some Diamond Head photos with us. Let me just put that on. So here, of course, you've got the Diamond Head crater, which is very, very famous. And of course, the lighthouse, which was, just to give you some history on that, built in 1917 and placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2007. It spreads light nearly 18 miles out into the Pacific Ocean and is maintained by the US Pacific Coast Guard and was featured on the US postage stamp in 2007. Interesting little fact. And then, of course, Diamond Head Coastline and Cocoa Head is in the background, which is about a 20-minute drive. And of course, Kahala Beach, which people love to do their walk from Diamond Head and go along to Kahala Avenue and Kahala Beach Condo and the Kahala Hotel right there at the end. And as we take a couple of steps back and reinstate some of the restrictions that, of course, came out last night, we continue to have hope and live with aloha in our efforts to combat and flatten this curve. So I wish everyone very well, and we all act as a team and we flatten the curve together. Mahalo, and have a wonderful weekend and enjoy your family with this new lockdown. Mahalo.